And welcome back once again to the IESF 14th World Esports Championships Bali 2022. My name's Connor. Here with me is Sleepy, and we're down to our final best of one for today. But of course, there's a whole lot more going on for tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
and it's beautiful. Bali has offered so much excitement here in the CS:GO division.
For sure. I mean, a lot of the matches have been pretty darn interesting, to say the least. We've had some close games, 16-13s. We've had some dominating games, 16-1 even. But with all of the matches, there's one constant, and that is the insane players and the insane skills that they brought with them here from all over the world.
Exactly. Speaking of which, we have more than 100 nations that have participated from all these different titles with Dota 2 online. For there's men's and women's division of CSGO, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, PUBG Mobile, eFootball, and Tekken 7. We're definitely looking forward to see who will be making into the next stages of the playoffs itself. So the competition definitely is stiff, and therefore only the ones that could handle the heat here in Bali, and also the chilly winds of the ice stages will be prevailing.
I love how we described it, the heat of Bali and the chilly winds of the ice stage, because we are here on the ice stage of WEC 2022 Bali, and it's been a pretty good day so far. We've got some good games, we've got some interesting storylines from the teams. Bosnia continuing their domination, and looking forward to see them top the Group A and see them again in the playoffs. But of course, we would also like to say that the IESF 14th World Esports Championship will be a part of the Indonesian Esports Summit in 2022 as an annual celebration of the country's esports ecosystem initiated by IESF and PBSI.
That's right, and not only that, we definitely would like to thank those that have been lending their support into making the IESF 14th World Esports Championship I would say it's a success, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, it's all thanks to wonderful Indonesia, Kemenpora, and OC, as well as Kony. And thanks to all our sponsors, JHL Group, JHL Auto, Nusa Pay, Das, Gudang Crypto, Pertamina. And also, we have to thank Talent Excellence, Hydro Coco, Indie Home, Telkomsel, HIN, Episode Hotel, Murasaka Nusa Dua, Mineski Global, Indonesia Football E-League, ESID, as well as Lemon ID.
Yeah, not to forget, of course, we have media partners that we're working with from around the world. We have Net TV, Trans7, Detikcom, Esports ID, Video.com, Dunia Games, Dance TV, Dance Play, Merah Putih, Bola Score, and of course, Kami Bijak. So thank you, everybody, for making this happen. It's me and you, Contra, here on this final match. And well, speaking of one of our sponsors, we have Samsung Galaxy A series contract.
Exactly, and of course you want to capture some beautiful moments, and you want to spend a lot of time playing on these mobile games like Mobile Legends, and PUBG Mobile. Tell you what, we got that perfect phone for you. If you have a problem with your speed, just get your hands on the Galaxy A series by Samsung themselves, where all of them offers 5G. You got the A33, the Galaxy A53, and also the Galaxy A73 with amazing specs like 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes memory, Super AMOLED Plus screen, refresh rates up to 120 Hz, and that offers you great smoothness for you to dominate in all these competitions that you join.
Yeah, I mean, the visual beauty of the Samsung A series is amazing. I mean, 120 Hz is game-changing, dude. If you've ever played a mobile game with 60 Hz and you try 120 Hz...
It's a world difference.
It's a difference, all right? It's not just any difference, it's a world's difference. So you should try it out. And with the Galaxy A series, you can definitely get that in your hands.
Exactly, because awesome is for everyone.
Everyone, exactly. Awesome is for everyone. It's so accessible. You can get it today, tomorrow, and, well, preferably today. So you can just start exploring the beauty of 120 Hz. I can't tell you enough how much that makes a difference. Even for us PC gamers, right? Every time we play on a monitor that's like, what, 75 Hz, and then we swap to a 240 Hz, that's like
Try switching it back. Yeah, you're gonna feel like
you're not gonna want to play. You're not gonna want to touch your phone if it's only 60 hertz once you've tried 120 hertz. So yeah, it's that good. So try it out, guys. It's well worth the investment.
Exactly, and of course, speaking of hertz, when it comes down to CS:GO, I think like the global standard has been sitting on a 144.
144.
Even so, that there's a lot of all these other monitors that's hitting like what 240 onwards.
240, yeah.
Yeah, but then again, like I think like for most of these settings, like we go for 144, which gives them well a little bit more of that fairness across.
Right? Yes, correct. Yeah, and well, I feel like if you can get the advantage now. And I know we're talking about this a little bit much, but 120 hertz is that good, guys.
Yes.
I can't overstate enough how good 120 hertz really, really is. So please, just please once in your life, try it. And if you have the means to do it, invest in it because it will change your life.
That's right. Of course, we do look forward to what's in store here for the
very
final group stage game that we have for day one. Where we have Team IESF going up against Team India. Now, this is definitely going to be very interesting as we have the South Asia region. India, the one representing the region itself, who's been able to, of course, hold their own. But looking at some groups itself, like this is where Team IESF has been gaining a lot of recognition as one of the best teams out here. So I wonder how this one's going to turn out.
All right, and it looks like game's ready, so let's head straight into the game, the last game of today. Here we go.
Well, of course,
the IESF would like to welcome you to the 14th Esports World Championships.
There you go. Oh, we got Mirage!
Finally!
Let's go!
The cycle is about to be complete.
We're still missing a few maps.
Dust 2?
Dust 2 and Ancient. We still haven't seen any of those. But hey, Mirage, I'm happy with this. Let's start right away. A bit of a slow start here, of course. The T's are going to have to make their way towards halls. And looks like it's very lightly guarded towards that B-side here.
Exactly, which is why I was absolutely curious on this form of execution. McGill's going to be the one that leads the charge for Team India here. As they're trying to find ways to pry the side open. Keep in mind, though, there is another member of Team IESF on the other corner that should be able to give a little bit more of a coverage. And now that signifies the first attempt. Crazy Gamer's the one that takes down Finn Vicious, and Froth goes down alongside. So it's clean opening coming from Team India.
That ends clean indeed. A free side for the taking, planting the default. And just like that, another kill comes through. A 4v2 is not an easy feat for Team IESF.
That's right. Down to Denizera as well as Spirit, which they have already arrived to the sea, but really soaking the damage. No chance whatsoever. And Team India, they get everybody surviving round one.
Only one casualty, too. I know in the pistol round it doesn't mean that much because you don't have a gun to carry forward to the next round, but still, with only one person dying, that means it was such an easy and clean round for them. And that's a great start. And this momentum should be carried forward to the next rounds because, again, provided they don't force this, Team ISF, it should go to Team India. And it looks like they're only going to be investing some 5.7s. And, oh, wait, never mind. Those are Deagles. Deagles with helmets. Oh, they're not playing around. They're investing in this one, Contra.
Yeah, it's all about the one taps in this round, of course. Spirit has got a lot of work to do here, but he's hoping to find something through the smokes. No taps whatsoever, but Crazy Gamers is just going to spam right through it. Yep, you better run off. But look at the damage. Crazy Gamers down to 46 as of the moment.
That was good. That was good. Some chip damage that will be felt towards the later part of this round. Froth is parked up outside of halls. That's going to be a bit of a tricky angle to clear. However, looks like Team India favors the mid side A short. They're going to wrap around onto that B side. Probably going to spot the player first. Yes, they do indeed. Are they going to find the kill, though? That is the question. Meanwhile, they do get a kill. Froth somehow survives and gets a second.
Wow,
that is more than enough job done.
Massive, if you ask me. McGill's, let's get the bomb in. Fired up. He might have actually soaked some, but there will be an exchange that comes in the hands of McGill's. And as much as Finvicious tries, now it's down to a 1 versus 2. 2 taps. Nope, not gonna happen.
That was a glimpse of hope there for Team IESF, but sure enough, the gun advantage on the side of Team India was too much to handle.
Exactly that, but they did make it very, very expensive in this round.
It was close. Yeah. And this is a different round than the pistol round. They do have guns to carry forward, but they didn't. At least not 3 of them. They did carry forward 2, which I think is enough for them to start building their economy here on the attacking, on the terrorist side. So, yeah, a bit of a technical pause right now, just to try and figure things out, make sure everything is running smoothly and according to plan. We don't want any hiccups while the players are playing, and it looks like there are thumbs up given. And that means we should be heading back into the game very, very soon.
Yeah, and I just love the B attempts that's coming from Team India for most part. Just look at the cleanliness of that first round execution, and you can already tell that, they're not going to be able to punish us that much because, it's just a pistol round. But there they are, striking it again. And, of course, with those deagles in hand, the exchanges will definitely look like it's going to be working out. But they still have that tenacity at hand. So Team India, they're not two-faced after all. So heading to this third round, I guess, like, IESF side, they just have to find another different form of avenue, like maybe send another member into B if they need to.
Yeah.
So that might just be something that is going to be a difference maker if it's going to be another launch heading into the third round.
Yeah. We are in the early round still, so still yet to see the complexity of both teams in terms of strategy and their approach onto these rounds. But so far, it looks like Team India does favor that B side very much. We haven't seen them try on the A side. Well, we did see, who was that? I think it was Crazy Gamer. Crazy Gamer. I was just talking about him. Speak of the devil. Will be taken down by Shady as he tries and crawl up towards the pillars area, apartments.
Froth on the early round did manage to get a double takedown as well. This time, it's going to be fired up that we'll be able to nail him down. And it seems to be quite the pacing here coming in from Team India. Really close up is fired up. He's ready to just snap right at it, but Dead Zera as well as Finvicious will be able to find those kills.
Yeah, and McGill's is going to have to clean up the mess that his teammates have left him. Somehow turning this into a 4-2 with only pistols. McGill's will look to equalize a little bit. At least it's a 2v3, very, very doable still.
Yeah, just getting an access through mid, but this is where it does get a little bit more dicey for McGill's. He needs to be able to clear off some of these holes, and yes, he does find one, but my word, McGill's!
Okay. That's exactly what he needed to do, by the way. And
the reflex on this guy.
Insane flex. Not even taking an ounce of damage. And Shady left alone once again. 1v2 with a deagle. McGill's looking to close this off with a 4th kill, which I think he might very well be able to find here if he just stays focused on the A short. Might get timed, but I feel like Shady is just going for the exits now. He does spot him. He's going to find the 1-taps. Is he, though? Trying to reload. Repeat. McGill's gets the 4th.
Whew. Such a huge round coming from McGill's. And he just basically single-handedly delivered this point back to the team.
Yeah.
As we take a look at this
It was
again.
Slipping away, man.
Yeah.
This flick from McGill's turned it all back around.
This transition, man. Like, if he didn't get this one down, IESF side would just basically get this one in the bag.
Yeah.
And who would have thought the last man through mid actually gets through?
Interesting adventure there was. Crazy Gamer once again. Try and clear Palace. But fired up. Oh,
Close one.
the miss with the op. That's going to give him the information that there is an AWP present. But Spirit taking one down, fired up, finally hitting that shot. Vicious with the second kill. A third! That's going to secure this round with a fourth! Then Vicious strikes right back with a 4K of his own.
That's right. A huge point back for Team IESF. I mean, the very first one, but it definitely looks to be quite a solid strike, if I must put it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We just have to look at that again. As he was just the absolute sentinel, towering above all of the rest of Team India.
Yeah, there was no way Team India could have moved him there. But yeah. So they decided to try A. It didn't work out. Now they're going back straight to B.
Yeah. I believe that this move coming from Team India would easily be readable coming out of Team IESF. It's just that they want to ensure that this rotation that they're going to be coming up with has to respond very, very swiftly. And therefore, you can see that two members are planted close to mid, just ready to be able to hold them all back. Here we go. Crazy Gamer. And the rest of Team India just using all these utilities now and all being held back.
Vicious, yet again, the showstopper for this party that Team India has been trying to start. Not going to find any entry just yet. Vicious too strong for them to handle. And the question is, are they still going to go through with this plan of hitting the B side? It feels like they're trying to redirect towards mid, but it feels like there is a possibility they might find a way towards A short, and just like that, sorry, B short, I should say, McGills finds a kill. Will spot the second player towards backside. Do they know there's two here though? But Vicious, no, Froth will find a third, as Shady also finds one, a second one indeed, and Shady just cleans up with a third using the AWP. It's so precise.
Man, like, he was just by the edge of that wall as well.
Yeah, it was dancing. It was a
Happy
beautiful
feet, man.
dance. Happy feet. Just tap, tap, tappity tap.
I just love the fact that these players have been here since the AM, and they're the ones to also play the final game of the evening.
Right.
Sure, of course, you guys who are from the rest of the world might be thinking, hey, what time is it here in Bali? It's 6 p.m.
It's
and
6 p.m.
It's been almost 12 hours that they've been here playing some of all these matches, and they still have so much more energy to go, and it's just a whole lot back and forth. And speaking of which, Spirit as well as Vicious finds two members out of Team India, so it's going to be a little bit rougher for this B strike to hit, and they've already got the bomb on the ground. Vicious make it look all too easy.
Yeah, that was a farming round for Team IESF. It was just MP9s, SMGs earned that extra money because they know that it has to be an eco round for Team India. That was how they decided to go with the MP9s, and now it should be a buy round for both. And with some leftover MP9s, I feel like the strat is clear that Team IESF would want to get up close and personal with Team India. So we're expecting to see some close angles, some close plays towards Palace or Halls and B. But of course, with their utilities at hand as well, we can also foresee a play where they're just going to stay on the side, delay as much as possible, just chip away the time that Team India can work with, and then finally finish the blow. Like when they actually reach the side itself.
Exactly, and of course with technical pause coming up, we're just going to be looking at what they have to basically do to execute efficiently for Team India in such a situation where you will expect Team IESF to be able to extend a little bit more of a zone control in this round, like with the points that you mentioned with those SMGs in hand.
Yeah.
And therefore, perhaps they're just going to be looking to brute force a certain area of play, get that one pick off, and do another rotation just to basically pull them all apart. And Team IESF by then might just be decoyed, but we've already seen how quickly Team IESF has been able to adapt on the fly and those B strikes, since it hasn't been working out for the more recent rounds,
No.
and this time around, probably not going to work again. So is it really going to be an A? I think like what they've been able to do over on that mid-area control has been quite magnificent. I want to see Team India do it again.
Bali to cancel off the A main entry. Smokes are seen towards the mid area. Still no progress, but somehow Spirit found a kill towards top mid against McGills. McGills have been such a foundational player here for Team India in getting those entries, and now without him, Crazy Gamer might have to step up here. Already an underbalance.
Oh,
this
boy.
could be a juicy position for him. However, looks like Team IESF is privy to this. They are not showing any sign. Finally, they're going to see him, and they're the ones that are actually going to find the kill. Spirit even finding a second one. This is looking disastrous for Team India.
The Volter, though, trying to get something out of the bag. Enough damage done, but it still isn't going to get them that point.
Perfect crossfire from Team IESF, that A side. Even though it looked kind of empty,
Yeah.
no player from the side of Team IESF was present on the side itself. They knew exactly where they needed to look for them to catch the players from Team India off guard.
Exactly.
That
Each
is
player,
what exactly they did.
they just took two angles. Like, okay, if he's not there, he has to be here.
He has to be here. And sure enough, there they were. Crazy Gamer. Although I loved that position, it just didn't work out too.
Yeah, down to the Deagles for Team India. Still very highly likely to be able to at least get something out of the bag. Waiting on the utils to wear off.
Sarah. Oh man, all these entries they're getting. Mid. Oh. You do not want to peek onto that. And yes, again and again, Finvicious together with Spirit will find all those juicy kills early. Caught daydreaming a little bit there, Froth. You don't want to lose focus in this important match, my friend. Although it is only against Crazy Gamer, so maybe he's like, you know what?
You can take a breather.
I'm gonna breathe for 2 seconds, and that's when Crazy Gamer decided to peek.
Take a couple of steps back, and there we go. Spirit still gets it. And how many frags has this guy gotten?
Dude, I don't know. It's been Spirit all this time.
We see his name from the past round and all the way up to now. Man, he's just basically holding the front lines all too well for Team IESF.
And they're very
He's starting to become a big problem for Team India.
It is. They've lost their momentum, that's for sure, right? And I feel like the confidence that we're seeing from Team IESF is unprecedented. All 5 rounds, I think, have been born out of their willingness to push areas and just leave areas. So this decision-making from the team, I think, have been on point in terms of how they want to steer and maneuver this Team India's movements.
Look at the setup coming from Team IESF, though. Like, there are some movements, and I believe that Team India knows about this currently, that this flank is ongoing, and therefore they should be alarmed about this current position that Team IESF is currently holding.
Fired up. Oh, he was not aware. Spirit again finding a second kill with that spray. What is going on?
Oh boy, it's Helter Skelter right now. Kill switch. Man, this is way too much to handle for Team India and Team IESF. Man, I tell you what, these guys,
dude,
they're just so creative on this round.
Yeah, I mean, look at what Spirit did. He literally just said, I'm going to have a stroll around.
Yeah.
I don't care
don't
what
mind
you guys
me.
are doing. Don't care about me. Just imagine that you're in a 4v5, right? And then he went through T-spawn, got a kill, got a second, and that was like, oh guys, I found 2 kills.
Exactly.
How nice.
Even if he trades 1 for 1, it's all well worth it. You got all the intel that you need.
Information, yes.
My, oh my. And swiftly we hit over to round 10 already.
Yep. Wow.
It went by almost so quickly.
It was so fast. Okay, we're finally going to see a proper 8 exact here, but it was a little bit delayed with that 8, and of course, looking at the wrong side, Dennis Zera was allowed to get 2 kills, and Shady with the AWP still finds another one. He's going to punch through and gets almost a second, but Crazy Gamer was the one that pulled this right back in the favors of Team India.
Still surviving by the skin of his teeth. Kill switch. He's still all the way at the back. Can he find his way in? This is the question. Now, of course, Froth has got this mighty task, but then again, if you're looking at Team IESF economy, man, they're stacked. Like,
they're stacked. I mean, I wouldn't go for the save. I would try this.
Yeah, this has to be a try. And you can see pure focus.
Very tense faces. What's going to happen? Conclusion of the round.
This intensity is killing.
It's killing me. And Crazy Gamer has 11 HP. It's not like it's the most impossible job in the world for Froth to pull off, but we're going to give away the position. That is the indication that the plant is happening towards A. Smoke is going to... this smoke is going to give him intel. This smoke will tell Froth that there's one player towards the default box. Sorry, not default box. Firebox.
Oh!
And another towards Ticket. But it doesn't matter because Kill Switch will finally pull this back for Team India. Another round finally shows up for Team India.
Yeah, and even though he has that sort of information, there's only so much he could do, especially when there's just advantages over on the side of Team India. Though they, with a little bit of that delay going on, like you would have expected that perhaps that was an opportunity for him to be able to at least lay it down to a 1 versus 1. But it seemed to me that there is plenty more to go for Team India, especially with that win. They do afford themselves an op for themselves.
Yeah. This op will have to hit hard. Otherwise, we're going to see what happened before. Team IESF will just break apart the formation of Team India. And they are so spread out right now. They're still, I would say, a little too passive. Yes, that tag is very nice. 15 HP left on Shady, but they still haven't finished him off. And he's holding an AWP, so that low HP doesn't matter that much.
Exactly. So it's all about getting the perfect angles and timing onto this. And at the very least, like you can already see Team India on guard over on the mid as well. They're just going to be shoving some of these members back if they could. But IESF side, they're no longer overextending this time around.
No.
Having a whole lot more discipline. Kill switch. It's going to try to make this pass though.
Yeah, they should be aware now that this hit is going to come towards B, and that's why they're stacking 3 players here.
Whoa.
There you go. The first kill was found. Kill switch entering beautifully with that second, as well as McGill's on the third, and that right away made the decision for Team IESF to save this round. Spirit getting a nice exit kill there. But that's pretty much what they're going to find this round. And with that, Team India is looking to equalize almost with 5 rounds.
What an entry that was. Like,
that was insane.
Everything just dropped perfectly in line, and you just see the moment that Team India sends one guy off that window, it's like, okay.
All right, we got
it's
the
hunting
guys.
party.
Oh, and Crazy Gamer's not even done yet. He's still hunting. And, oh, okay. That is an AWP, so maybe not too easy.
Yeah.
Down. Even though he's, like I said, 15 HP, doesn't matter. As long as he's holding an AWP, he will still be able to get kills.
Yeah. And I do believe that this has been the closest rounds that we've seen in a while of all the series that we've been able to cast.
That's right, that's right.
On our second match of the day, there was that sort of back and forth going on as well.
But it started with a 7-0. Or a 6-0.
Exactly.
Right. This one was.
This is a goose chase.
Yes. They were in a lockstep right at the get-go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun. I mean, Team India, they're showing us that they're not going to get left behind just like that. 6-5. They managed the A execute the last time around, but Spirit is not having any of that anymore. He's almost going to get that second, but Crazy Gamer trades it away.
Oh, there we go. We're on the palace. They do receive what they need to know. Shady is here to deny the plans. They know that these positions have already been compromised by Team India. And all they have to do is sit there, look a little pretty. And Shady, I think like it's about time for him to hit right in to nail this one in the back. It's still not gonna be a pick-off just yet.
No.
So much trigger discipline from both ends. Oh!
Okay, he decided to peek there. That was a good kill, but the trade immediately happened. And the spray down. Trying to wallbang this planter. Not going to find it. That nade almost chipped him. But Crazy Gamer's not done. Another victim under his belt. And Froth is left in a 1v3. Defaulter's probably going to have a good time flanking this player. It's just going to have some fun here.
Is it going to be a knife, though?
Nah, it's a little too.
Yeah.
He'll just take the win.
Yeah, just take the win, man.
Too much at stake here to play around with a knife, but hey.
We've seen that one knife.
We've seen it. We've seen it.
That's more than enough.
We even almost seen a second one towards Inferno, where Beta was holding with his op and somehow just gets kills through smokes. But it doesn't matter. He lost in the end, unfortunately. But yeah, 6-6, man. Just like that.
Wow. Even Stevens.
Got a close game at hand. Team India have done a great job deciphering this defense. They're going to decipher that further towards this mid area, which was closed off by the 2 smokes there towards window and mid connector. Zera will try and find an angle, but nobody's showing up just yet.
You also have to commend on Team IESF's holdover onto the A side overall. Like, they have so much successive shots that's connected for most part out of all these 12 rounds that has been played out. And McGill's just hoping to find that drop, though. Then Zera accompanied with Shady. So this is definitely a tough nut to crack for Team India, but this smoke is going to deny them any sort of intel. Well, of course, it's not going to be a smooth push for them, and they're deciding whether or not if they get this B strike going.
McGill's did it! He actually went through the smoke. He's going to find Shady for free! And that just opens up this A side, unless there's even Vicious. Never mind. McGill's still wins the fight. With only 16 HP remaining, though, there's not much more he can do. But Spirit.
Spirit?
A double flank?
Could this be it, though?
Oh, they're chasing.
Oh, he got it.
He got it. The plan is going to go through still, though.
He's having a little bit more money to go around with than Zera. Does get McGill's in the end, and he's been such a nuisance in this round. And he was the one in charge of this side opening. Now down to kill switch to see where can he basically transition it perfectly, but it won't be the case with Froth taking him out.
Yeah. Not even a chance for the legendary 1v3. Froth, not the type of guy to have fun, it seems.
Or should I just say, like, maybe that angle is a little bit too open if it were to be hiding elsewhere.
You're right. You're right.
A glimpse of chance might just be there.
Froth was just a man of business, you know. I'm here to do my job.
Yeah.
Let me do that job and continue forward. 7-6, Team IESF. Looks like they found their groove once more. And Team India, it's their task to once again try to figure out how Team IESF approaches the defense as CTs here.
Exactly.
They've been pretty spread over the map, right? And Mirage, as you can tell, it's not too hard on this map to rotate around. You can always have that mid area as a connector from the A to the B side. And so taking that mid control, I think, have been proving very useful for Team India. As you can see, they almost always tried and secured A short, B short, and that allowed them to decide where they want to go. They can always go back to A if they want, but they can also continue towards B. The only challenge at that time was that Shady was there with the AWP, and he was not allowing anyone into that side. But I feel like it's worth trying again for Team India.
Yeah, like there were instances where the moment that they've gotten in, it's just that they lack the numbers to be able to do any form of exchanges, and therefore they get overwhelmed in return. But other than that, like, you just see them having some really good entries overall, which I'm absolutely impressed. This is the very first time that we're actually seeing Team IESF actually taking a lead in this series currently. And it's also very telling that Team India, they're just burning inside, and they really want these points back. But they definitely have to work hard for it, especially now losing the kills from the get-go. Now this A side is proving to be a little bit more a challenge than what we have taught it to be. You did say that it's gonna be another attempt, and yes, they will try to counter.
Ooh! Spirit again with the fourth. This man is not done. Have we talked about how we keep seeing his name at the kill feed? Yes. And I'm gonna talk about it again. He just got 4 kills, and that's added to his already impressive record this map. And I'm curious right now, how many kills in total have Spirit gotten over this map?
This first half itself, it's definitely double digits by now.
For sure. There's no doubt about that.
20K? Possible?
Nah, I don't think
Probably
so.
on
We'll see. Spirit is
15.
18? Well, that is actually
I'm close.
way too close to 20K. Okay, well, 2 more. You can do it.
For sure.
For sure. Crazy Gamer, though, yeah. They're going to find Finvicious this time. So at least now they have the man advantage. Team India, I was talking about that mid-area control, but seems that they have other ideas that maybe can work now that they have the 5v4 advantage.
Yeah, now, seemingly enough, IESF is sending Froth all the way up from the McPills. He's got the plans of his own, and with that being said, he's got pretty much everything else here to blow, but Spirit yet again.
One more kill. One more kill for Spirit, and we're going to see him drop 20 kills in the first half only. But that's not why we're here. Shady is why they're here. They are still defending this B side flawlessly.
Oh,
Denizera almost going to get a second there. Oh, but he's going to get traded by Kill Switch at 1v2 now. Only 19 HP. There is still a chance for Spirit to complete the cycle of getting 20 kills in this first half. But that will require Shady to stay quiet. And
he still has to get the bomb.
He does, and that's a lot of noise made. This gives Spirit a chance to get in position, but Shady steals it away, closing this first half with a very dominant style. But yeah, that was good enough, I think. 19 kills in the first half?
More than good enough, if you ask
enough,
me.
Dude.
And same could be said about Team India on this T strikes.
Yeah.
I think like their attempts here has been looking mighty fine, especially the first 5 rounds that we've been witnessing. And it definitely proved to be a struggle for Team IESF until they start to figure out their positionings overall. And if it wasn't for Spirit himself, like, I think like the scenario would have been very, very different.
Oh yeah.
Those are clutch numbers.
Half time indeed. We're going to have to see how Spirit does this time around as terrorists. Going to be a very interesting split here. Spirit is left alone towards that A main area, while the rest are trying to go and wrap around from the mid area. And Spirit is a solo executor here. He's probably going to be sent as a solo agent. And the crazy thing is, he's probably going to succeed.
Oh, we'll definitely have to see how that defaulter does get Spirit. And that's one problem out of the way already. And therefore, you're seeing this as a different form of access through the beaming.
Yeah, a bit of a struggle. Overwhelmed. McGills will drop with that give access. Vicious had the discipline to check that corner there. That will secure them the B side. The post plant 4v3. There is a defuse kit on defaulter, so they have that luxury of taking their time, and that allows Crazy Gamer to go on the flank. But the flank was not enough. Fired up. He's finally going to get a kill, but it is still a 2v1. Fired up. Will try and dance around the pillars to get 2 kills. And Finvicious, together with Shady, will be happy about this. But wait! He ran out of bullets. That was the worst time for him to be reloading as Finvicious was trying to fight for his life. But it worked out in the end.
Thankfully, they tagged him out, or else they could have basically went out one after another. The way that he's been able to dodge some of these bullets, still pretty good attempt, I must say, from Team India. But this is where, you know, a line is starting to be drawn in between 10-6. And Team India forced to go on this eco, and on the other side, you're just looking at AKs in hand. And these SMGs, they're just going to pile right through.
Oh, okay. That's a bit of a surprise peek there. So Defaulter will secure a kill. Unfortunately for him, he'll only be able to secure a Mac-10, while Shady, the MP5, will be able to get at least 2 kills here. Probably going to go for more. He does get a third. And with that, Crazy Gamer, you're going to get checked, my friend. Shady, not stopping there. 4 kills secured with quite a good amount of cash, too.
Yeah, good money, I must say. And that was almost a takedown. Very sneaky corner. Yeah, it was hiding right there. And I guess, like, there's just some spider sense tingling around this stage here.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I was surprised that he was checking that corner. You know?
Yeah.
Most of the time when you're on a frenzy like that, you don't care about corners that much. But I guess this man, Shady, is built different, you know?
Exactly. Feels like he has a 360 view of everything, but here comes Kill Switch, though. And he does get the snap on. Shady eventually drops it.
The UMP? Really? Like, what year is this? Okay, at least he's now equipped with an A1S. And just like that, dude, the B side is wide open with 4 players remaining and fired up. Did find 1 kill in this 1v4, but now with 6 HP and Dennis Zera already in position, there's no way out for him. And that round, yet again, goes to Team IESF.
Yeah, and it seems like Team IESF strikes even harder on this T side overall. That buy round didn't really render them any form of advantage at all. Like, that UMP, like you said.
Yeah. The UMP, dude, what? The speed at which they executed and took B-side was insane. And this is something for Team India to discuss, but not now, because, again, we're not over yet. We're not. Oh! Finvicious' life is over. With that 1D. At that range, too, Finvicious has got to be mad about that.
It feels violating with that form of shot. He jiggled it with quite some speed as well. Eventually landed that perfect tap to the head. Froth will know that there might just be somebody out there, but could he basically sneak his way in is the question. But now, forcing his way out, won't be having too much of an issue as Prof eventually gets that frag up. Here comes Spirit, though, cutting right through.
Okay, that's a bit of an awkward dance from Fired Up, but the AWP will find the kill instead of Spirit, as we thought he would get it. Prof is not done. Oh, McGill's! That's the second this round. Is he going to go for more? That's the question here. He needs to if he wants to take this back around. Unfortunately for him, it's a little too much with that rifle. Kill switch. Land of nowhere.
Yeah, no free access for Team India as of the moment. Not much point of saving either.
No.
In a way.
Not at all.
So he's just going to be looking for those exit frags if he could. Yep.
That's a big, big asterisk if he could. I mean, he's hearing them now. Surely he needs to go and peek. Or is he just going to stay there? Okay. He's going to go for the peek. He's going to go for it, but he's going to die instead. Shady pulls out the USP. Doesn't care.
Close.
You got a Deagle. I got a USP, man.
Not close enough, in a way.
No.
But it is what it is at this moment. Team India just lost absolute momentum heading into the second half. And they definitely do need those points.
They do.
When in this matter of days in these group stages, it just would get tougher from here on. So we already see all the deflates being set off by the smokes. The push though, Spirit knows.
Oh, the volley though. Oh, that's gonna rat him out, and that allows Spirit to get those kills. Vicious as well towards middle. We'll finally get traded by Defaulter, but Defaulter's taken down to 28, so this feels like more like a 2v4 instead of a 3v4.
And as they are all alarmed to hold the A side, just look at Team India storming right through, and there's nothing much that can be done unless McGills gets this one. But it's Vicious. That's too fast. Way too furious as well.
Way too fast. Fired up. I have to bring that Spirit with him. If he is to bring this back for Team India. The plant already happened. No defuse kit in sight. This looks like another save. Yes, it is indeed. Oh, dude, what is up with all these teams saving too many rounds? They are down 14-6 by now once this round is concluded. And I don't know about the save, man. Sure, you have an AWP, you have an M4. But what's that going to get you next round?
I'm not learning much, if you ask me. But I guess it's better off something rather than nothing.
Yeah.
Because it ain't gonna look good even if you were to basically rob an operator on that same sort of attempt as well. So
you're right. I guess it is the better option.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, much like the previous game I casted with Omwawa, saving too much is a thing. Right? And this moment right here feels like that moment where you should probably stop saving and start trying more, take more risks. Otherwise, you're just
not sure if that's a good economical advice in real life, but
that is true.
well, if I have that much money to spend, of course.
Anyway, not economic advice, not financial advice. Okay, please don't blame me, don't sue me for anything. Froth. Instead, we'll get the kill. Froth is not done. Oh, missed the jump a little bit, but the flash was good. A bit of an awkward take there. Still somehow in favor of Team IESF. Defaulter was spotted. He is going to be taken down by Denizera, and now we're all left with kill switch towards that con area. 1v3. Well, technically it is a 1v2 on the side, but Denizera is not having any of it.
Not at all. And they're on an average of 3.5K.
Yeah.
They can only afford so much. I mean, just a half buy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, saving, sure, you get the weapons and carry that towards the next round, but then you lose that and you're gone. You have no more money. 3 rifles, 4 rifles if you count the FAMAS, but I don't know, man. It's looking really tough at this point.
Yeah, dropping the ball a little hard here. Team IESF, they just extended all the way through. They just want to end the game right here, right now.
That might actually cost them the round, though, because kill switch. McGill's not done. Well, that's a second in the round. Left with Denizera and Froth. We know what they're capable of here. With this first kill, Denizera and Froth with a second. And a third with the Molly. What is going on? McGill's, though, will finally take another kill to make this a 2v1, make that a 1v1. This is suddenly way, way more possible for Team IESF to close out, especially if he hits the shot. No! The reload at the wrong timing. The nade is going to land, and Defaulter will save Team India for now.
It's not over just yet.
God.
And you just look at it. Dennis had the AK in hand.
Dude, the reload.
The reload.
If he had one more bullet
in that chamber,
that could have been it. But
could have, would have, should have.
Could have, would have. Could have, would have, should have. But hey, all smiles all around in Team India. That's great. It shows us that they still have the spirit to continue fighting here. And they do need it if they want to stay in this game.
Destiny says it's not over just yet. Perhaps they could basically pull a few more pointers from here on. They need to have strikes of similar sort, but that was also what you said. IESF, they pushed out way too far forward. And they're going to do this form of extension yet again, but this time out towards A.
Okay. Oh, this corner, though. It's actually getting checked. The Molly is on point, but fired up somehow survived that. Okay. He's got 9 lives, 8 left. It's a cat. That's what I'm saying. But hey.
Oh, no. Oh, good rates. damage. Absolutely shredding through members of the side of Team IESF. They do get those numbers back though from the form of Froth. Now down to kill switch.
Froth actually went for it. He just took things into his own hands. He was not staying in that server any longer. And just like that, Team ISF, another dominant victory from one of the teams here. Another 16-7 that we are going to witness today here on the ice stage at WEC Bali 2022. Congratulations to Team ISF and a very nice try to Team India.
Exactly, and of course, with respect to both ends of the teams, and Team IESF now gains even more points to be able to make that attempt to continue a dominant streak inside of their respective group. But I just love the first half where it was a full-on challenge coming in from Team India. They took quite a significant lead. Eventually, once IESF does get the lead, the read of how these executions are being drawn, it was once again down to Spirit, who's been the man of the hour to not only prove one round here, and then on the next round, he just does it all over again.
I mean, just look at him. Look at him go. And it's not just Spirit. That's the thing. Some of the best teams that we've witnessed today on this ice stage in the CSGO division of WEC, they're the teams who are more balanced. A team where all the players can show up anytime. And I think one of those teams right here, right now, is Team IESF with Spirit, of course, Van Vicious. He's been also finding some very good entry kills. And we also have Denny Zera defending some of the posts that he's guarding very, very well.
Then you have Froth as well.
Froth as well, with some of the pretty intense kills that he's gotten. Some very good games from Team IESF.
Yeah, I just love the support system that they do have in hand, where it's just a whole lot of synergy that involves in this sort of synchronization of an attack. So that itself was really proving to be a tough nut to crack for Team India, especially on that second half. Else, if they didn't really had issues with it, then you would have seen them going on some successive defense overall. But after that pistol round, it felt like they kind of lost the plot a little bit, which I felt was quite a little bit bummer out there. If you know, like, since you've been able to garnish so much on the first half.
Yeah, they got so close in many of the rounds too. Like on the second half, I feel like Team India gets so close so many times, but it's again down to the individual performances from Team IESF. Like I said, it's a very well-balanced team. Each of the players have their own power when it comes to clutching, when it comes to bringing back the favor to Team IESF. They managed to do that again and again and again, even though Team India showed us that they were so close. They were able to just bring it that much closer into, you know, their favor. But at the end, it does matter that the players do hit their shots. And one player in particular, I think, hit more shots than the others. And it's time for us to look at the MVP of the match. And I think we have a pretty good idea who it is.
I think we can say it together.
One, two, three, Spirit! Oh, well, there you go.
Okay. It wasn't too scary on the second half.
Honestly, no.
But, well, that 20K bomb on the first.
Almost 20K, by the way.
Almost
19,
20.
yes.
19. Okay. In fact, it was still 20 by the second half.
That's true. But yeah, Spirit, I mean, there's nothing else to say, honestly. We've seen him just move around the map so freely. And the fact that he was given the freedom by Team ISF to do all the things that he did, you know, roaming around the T-spawn and just flanking as he likes and getting 2 kills, that's also credits to the team itself. You know, the other players allowing him to do that, giving him the freedom and the support to do just that is allowing him to unleash his full potential. That is very rare in a team, and the good teams all have that one player that they can just let loose. And in this case, it is Spirit.
It definitely gives your team a little bit more of that edge where you have that element of surprise.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And therefore, it is what brought this game in the back for Team IESF. And I do believe with such a form coming out of Team India. If they're going to face anybody else out there, they should be coming back even stronger than ever.
Yeah, and now we are going to look at the schedule for tomorrow. Like we said, we have many more games for you guys to enjoy, and we've got a lot of players from a lot of different nations playing it out all at the same time, but of course we can't stream all of it. There's only so many of us casters, right? We gotta pick and choose our battles. And well, for tomorrow, as you can see on your screens, we have more teams from Group E and Group F, as well as Group H, G, and B, with Monaco and Romania.
Exactly. I'm definitely excited to see Group F to be involved here, because for today we haven't gotten any of them to be going up on stage.
That's right.
And I've heard a whole lot coming from Team Mongolia, and I believe this will be my very first time to cast games from South Africa. So this is absolutely exciting.
It is exciting. And Mongolia, you're right. I've heard a lot of things, and we know some of the players from Mongolia are players who have made a name for themselves before.
IESF.
Yes. And I think Mongolia is one of the contenders, one of the favorites to actually make it out of the groups into the playoffs itself. But we also saw Belgium and Germany duked it out today. Croatia as well. We've seen them try and get some really good points off of Serbia. But it didn't work out too well in the end. But hey, it was a great day. And this is only day one in this CSGO division of the WEC 2022 Bali. So guys, I'm super excited for this next 9 days of more CSGO goodness. And I'm looking forward to cast even more with you, my friend.
Absolutely. I mean, like, it's the first day, and you're telling me that this is like a fine dining omakase, and this is like what? Appetizer? Day one?
Appetizer, man.
Tomorrow, I mean, we're slowly getting into that main dish, of course.
For sure.
And man.
Yeah, well, tomorrow is probably like more like a second appetizer, right? Because it's still the group stages. We still have teams playing best of one, so we're not over into playoffs just yet. But I do love appetizers.
Yeah.
And I think tomorrow is even going to be more fun. Now that we've sort of established the storylines a little bit, right? We've seen Belgium, we've seen Germany, we've seen teams like Bosnia as well. I'm afraid they're not going to play tomorrow, so we're not going to see them in action yet again. But that doesn't stop us from going for more action tomorrow. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything for us today.
Exactly, and of course it's been a pleasure to be casting all these Counter-Strike Global Offensive matches for all of you guys from all around the world. And if you happen to be in Bali, make sure you come over to Marusaka Hotel here in Nusa Dua, and there's just so much going on where we got like more than 7 titles at play, 100 players from 100 teams.
Yes.
From all over the world.
Yes.
Where you could basically meet some of all these stars and just have a whole lot of fun. I heard you can basically win millions and millions of rupiah.
Oh, yes. You can win prizes, man. And again, without the support of these beautiful orgs and people, we'd like to thank our sponsors of today, Wonderful Indonesia, Kemenpora, NOC, and Koni. They have supported this 14th IESF World Esports Championship. Thank you. And also our sponsors, of course, we have JHL Group, JHL Auto, Nusa Pay, Das, Gudang Crypto, Pertamina, Taiwan Excellence, Hydro Coco, IndyHome, Telkomsel, HIN, Episode Hotel, Merusaka Nusa Dua, Mineski Global, Indonesia Football E-League, ESID, and Lemon ID.
And also, we all have to thank our media partners that has been able to cooperate with the IESF. And of course, we start with thanking NetTV, Trans7, Detikcom, Esports ID, Videocom, Dunia Games, Dance TV, Dance Play, Merah Putih, Bola Score, and also Kami Bijak. And with that, of course, day one. It all comes up to a wrap, and we definitely want to see you guys back here for more Counter-Strike Global Offensive action. What do you feel is the highlight of the day for you?
Oh, man. It's so hard to pick, but the 16-1 Bosnia run was intense. There was the Spirit gameplay that we just saw today. And I'm sure there were more that I loved, but I just can't quite recall. But I'm sure it'll come back tomorrow. Or maybe we'll get more highlights tomorrow. Let's just focus forward on what's going to happen tomorrow. So, yeah, it's been a pleasure, Contra. Thank you so much. I'm sleepy. And Contra, we're going to head out for the day. But it's been such a pleasure. And we'll be back tomorrow. Same channel, same time. So don't forget to tune back in into the 14th WE Championship of this 2022 here in Nusa Dua, Bali. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.